Okay, question 28, and this is the last question of the exam. The diagram shows a sketch of the graph of y equals cos x degrees. So there it is. Now, if you were to Google y equals cos x, you will see lots of pictures, and they'll give you a lot more information as well. Basically, they follow this same curve like that, up and down like that, forever and ever and ever. Same as sine curves do as well. The only difference between a sine, if it was y equals sine x, it would start down here. But this is a cos x, so it starts up there. Now, that is one complete cycle. Starting at the top, it goes down to the bottom and then back to the top. One complete cycle always takes us, if it's just a simple y equals cos x, up to 360 degrees. So on your graph, it actually follows the angles, 360 degrees. Part A. Write down the coordinates of point A. Now if you look at point A there, it is actually, if you look at it, a quarter along the entire thing. So all of the way is 360. Half the way, that would be 180. So a quarter of the way, that would be 90. So that coordinate there has got to be 90, 0, because she's not going up and down. So that's the first part done. B. On the same diagram, draw a sketch of the graph y equals 2 cos x. So, instead, this one here is y equals cos x. So you take whatever cos x is, and that's what y is. Now, if y was 2 of those, it basically means take whatever this is and double it to get y. So that means here, the graph gets to 1. Well, we want 2 of those. So the graph now is going to get to twice as high, which you could use a ruler and do it exactly, but I'm just going to do it roughly like that. So that's about twice as high. I'll put a 2 there. Here, that's at 0. What's 2 zeros? It's still 0, so that stays the same. Down here, it gets to -1, so we need to double -1, which is going to be about there. And again, if you want to do it with a ruler, you can. I'm just going to do it rough. So -2. Here, 0 again, that's going to stay as 0, and at the end, that goes to 1, so we need to make it level with the 2, which is about there. So, when you draw it, it should always be twice as what it was before. So I'm going to go like that to that point there, then I'm going to go down to there, then I want to aim back for the bit where it goes 0, that's probably a bit too far, and then up there like that. That's not very good. I think this bit went a bit funny. That's better. And that's basically it. Everything's doubled. Double there, double there, double there. If you wanted to check halfway, you could say that's going to be double, so maybe it could be a bit higher than that. But the main points that the examiner is going to check is that this part is double up there, this part's the same, this part's double down there, this part's the same, and this part's the same. And that's the end.